that's what we're doing today. What I'm going to do is go through all the stuff that I have in these cabinets and the storage areas that I have all throughout the kitchen that are kind of like a mishmash of all different cabinets that were left here by the woman who lived here. So I bought little storage boxes that I'm going to put up in the cabinet. These cabinets just go like this. So they wind up having this big area back here from either this cabinet or this cabinet. You can't really reach there. And that's where I'm going to store all the stuff that I use if I have people over or if we're having Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever and I need those things. So those will be up there in those corners. But in the meantime, I'm going to go through everything and see what I want to do for the yard sale that's going to be coming up. And it's like a town-wide yard sale and how I want to store everything. That's what we're doing today. And you can do with me. This is entering the kitchen. There's this cabinet right here, which was something that was left here in the house when we bought it. And right now I just use it for all different storage. Like the towels for the kitchen, wraps and all that stuff. And then just storage with a whole bunch of stuff in here. And then we have our microwave. The microwave is going to go up on that wall right up there. And then where this cabinet is going to be my stove. Up here for now, I have spices and all that stuff. Then we have our kitchen area. Don't mind my dirty sink area. So this is going to be, we're probably going to put something up here. There used to be like a little thing that went across there, but we'll see when we actually redo the kitchen. Here we're going to have a big farmhouse sink. So it's going to be one big piece instead of like the two that we have there now. The dishwasher, I believe, is going to be over here in this corner. The mishmash of everything that's in these cabinets. And we have this little cabinet here. Oops, sorry for the noise. That we kind of just, like I said, everything in here is like a big mishmash because the stuff that I use is mainly on this shelf right here and that shelf right there. Even that top shelf, half that stuff I don't use. So that's why we're going to pack all that away. We have the doors. We're going to have glass put inside of them. And then I'm going to have lighting in there. This toaster oven right here is what I use to bake, cook, and do everything else. This right here is my stove top that I plug in and cook on. And believe it or not, I have cooked a Christmas meal with just that, this microwave, that toaster, and this air fryer. That's our kitchen. next thing I decided to do, because now I'm into it and I really want to do it, is this shelf right here is going to get put in over here on this wall. On this wall. Yep. Today. You know how you think you're getting close? And then you realize, no, you're really nowhere near close. It's because, go through cabinets. So I went through this whole one and realized that I had a whole bunch of stuff in there. And then I saw this one and I have a whole bunch of stuff in there yet. And I don't really want a lot of stuff in those because the microwave is finished. I don't want to have too much stuff in there because then when we go to get rid of that stuff for the yard sale, where am I going to put the stuff, right? So I need to put everything away that I have right now into pieces that I know I'm going to keep. And that's the dilemma. We got this box, it's kind of full. See, we got more stuff in there. I need a couple more pieces in there, I think, to put up in the storage right up there next to the other one. I want to empty this one out because this thing we're not going to keep. I'm making room down here to put the stuff that's in that cabinet. And I have to move all this stuff around. And here, I think what I'm going to do with those extra paper towels is put them into that cabinet that we're not going to keep over there for now because we'll use them up. And then this is what we're going to have on these shelves. So far, still a mess, still a mess, still a mess, still a mess, still a mess. Hoi! To help me with my organizing, here they are, drawer dividers. Yeah, I'm gonna put those babies into this drawer. Not sure about that drawer. Definitely into that drawer. Let's do it. So these things, I guess, so that they cushion the end of the thingy in the drawer. Oh, and they're sticky. So it's sticky and then foamy. See? So you stick it in and it stays in there. Okay. Okay. Do that. Let's try this again. Oh, interesting. They go in there. They go in here. So if I want to stretch it out this way, I guess I want to put these things on first so that it sticks. Like that. Ow. Ow. Like that. And you stick it on there. Then you grab the next one like that. And stick it on there. It's like a little, I guess it's like a little, it's not really a groove, but. Okay, so now that these are on here, I'm gonna push them in a little harder. They're sticky. Then you're gonna take this, like so, and stretch it out. So I think I'm gonna move this crap out of my way. Like that. Let's not knock the camera over. And then we'll do like a divider. Ooh. Okay. And then we're gonna put these lovely things in here. These are all our big utensil thingies, like that. Then I can take all this crap out of here that I have. That's why I got the drawer dividers, because I was like, I think it'd be easier if I just had drawer. And see, there. Well, actually, let's see if it closes. Yes, it does. Yay! So they're the perfect height. 2 hours later. You know, SpongeBob. 2 hours later.